Visiting Govan. Just gonna talk to him really quick. That's the Volume Toba. I see. So you're the swordsman that Sarah kept going on about. She told me all about it. There are rumors flying about that we're criminals in this case, but people are sadly mistaken. Sarah was my cousin. I'm sure the man in the black cape is the one who killed her. He's the same one who stole all of Asteria's silver and framed us for it. If I ever get my hands on him, I swear he won't get away with this. Just like my chin won't get away with this, which is what my hands are currently on. At least that's what I would imagine he would say. Boss is in a pretty foul mood, it's not surprising. We owed a lot to Sarah. Her death will not go unavenged. You came from outside the storm barrier, right? Our friend Dogi was also from the mainland. Strong one he was, and stubborn like you wouldn't believe. He's not around anymore, though. But don't worry about Dogi. Dogi can take care of himself. Dogi can take care of several selves. The next place we need to go is Darm Tower, but we can't get there yet without a little bit of a brief interlude. So, you're going to join me after another cut for that interlude. Enjoy. And we're back in Zeptic Village. Going to talk to Aunt Java. Ah, it's you. If you're looking for Fina, she went around for a walk around the village. What's wrong? You don't look well. Adol told Jeva of Sarah's death. I see. Somehow I had an ominous feeling this might happen. Sarah also seemed to be aware of her own destiny. And she's not very happy, but I can't really say I blame her. Does that bother you? She was completely aware of her own fate. If you grieve for her, then you can still carry out her last wishes. What will you do? Ask her to read. One cannot grieve forever. In order to grant her dying wish, you should keep trying as hard as you can. Regardless, you are the swordsman that she sought. Let's see. The Book of Ys. With Sarah gone, I am the only one left who can read the ancient language. Which shall I read? Let's take it from the top, baby. Hadal. So this is the one from the shrine. The Book of Hadal. Long ago, the metal clarion was created in Ys. It was displayed as a monument to prosperity in the Temple of Solomon. But suddenly, disaster struck. In the shadows of prosperity, evil had grown, and brought with it seeds of suffering. It struck with all-consuming fury, and in the wake of its demon hordes, even the fair land of Selseta became as ash. Even if all the prosperous and the suffering alike were to be wiped away, the twin trees and twin moons will forever watch over this land. Volume Toba. This is the Book of Ys, which I'm told was lost to our family, the House of Toba. These books are very short. Ys was healed by 2 goddesses and 6 priests. The goddesses embody the spirit of our land and inspire our lives. One is order, the other freedom. If we were ever to lose them, all of our struggles and achievements would come to naught, and we would never again know peace. We must not lose the goddesses, regardless of the cost, even unto eternity's shadow. And Dabby. So this is the one in the abandoned mine, The book opens. I speak now of the disaster of Ys. He rose suddenly and attacked our cities. He would call forth molten stone from the bowels of the earth to burn our fields and trap us in a sea of fire. It was terrible and absolute. One by one, the proud countries would be blown out as if they were candles, and the darkness and chaos stole over our world. Surely the adamant was the cause. Was it not the harbinger of the darkness? And he sealed the trust in darkness, in the earth, so that hope may shine anew. Forget it not, and lay hands upon it, never again. So what's this Claria stuff? We'll find out soon enough. Books tell you what's happening. The storm barrier, the appearance of the demons, the theft of all the silver items, and now Sarah's death. I'm certain that all this stems from a great instability in the flow of destiny. You are the only one with the ability to uncover the truth. And then she just mentions that Tova is once again the one or the descendant of. We'll actually be meeting one of them eventually, but another one of them rather, in the past. And there's Fina. Adal, I can never thank you enough for rescuing me from that prison cell. I've never been so happy to see another person. The only thing I can remember is my name, Fina. Everything else, anything about myself while I was imprisoned in the shrine, it's all just a blank. Who am I, really? This is a lovely village. Jave introduced me around, and everyone has been extremely nice to me. I somehow get the feeling that a peaceful life is something I'm not familiar with. Sometimes I don't think I'll really care if I ever get my memory back. If I could just stay here and live peacefully like this. And she just says the same thing again. But, alas, she's going to have to find out, and, well, it's going to be sad for her, but good for us in a way. What will you do? Long ago, he was ruled by 2 goddesses and 6 priests. He's a true scope. And we've already read all of those. Storm Barrier, the princess that fell her items, and now her death. Only one with an ability to uncover the truth. It's not really a whole lot more for us to do, but we have to have something else occur for me to be able to close this adventure up. I think I actually have to leave Zeptic so that it can happen. So we're going to go north of screen, and south screen. So we're back in Zeptic Village. And Fina should no longer be out on the bridge. Nope, fisherman. Zzz. Oh, Pablo the bee. I know it's really sleeping. But now, there it again. H-Game Portrait Fina. So gorgeous. Lately, Jeva has been teaching me about many different things, mixing herbal medicines, fortune-telling, and the culture and history of Asteria. Every day feels somehow complete. I feel much better about myself, less insecure about the kind of person I was before. But even now I fear the truth. But then when you took my hand and led me out of there, you taught me courage. I've been able to move ahead. Now we'll talk to Jeva, which will be the last thing we do today. There are 6 books of Ys. The remaining 3 must be within Darm Tower. It is a ruin that dates back as far as the temple. You should go there and speak to my son, Gobab. He should be able to show you the way. You are an accomplished swordsman, indeed the hero that Sarah foretold. I commend you for all you have accomplished. I am certain you will be all right, even in the Devil's Tower. So what will we do? We're going to stop talking, and next time, we're going to take her up on that by plunging deep into the heart of darkness itself. Well, high into the heart of darkness itself, as it were, because Darm Tower is 31 stories in all. 1 basement, 30 floors, and a little awning off to the side, like a little loft sort of thing. We'll have plenty of nice and fun new baddies to kill. The funny thing is that we're going to get a lot of gold by the end of this adventure, but we've bought everything we can possibly buy, and we're at max level. So we'll actually have no benefit from killing the monsters, so if I every so often get cowardly, it's just because there's no point. But I think we're going to end this journey right here with a public service announcement. If you're doing a Let's Play, or ever considering it, or just want to show people what you're doing, notice how many save files I have. It might seem kind of, and this is from me going ahead a little bit and playing around. This might seem kind of ridiculous, but after you've had 4 blue screens and 1 attempt to record a video such as this one, you start to really feel that everyone should do this just as crazily. So I'm just going to strongly recommend that if you haven't in the past, start doing it now, and if you're ever considering it, just take my advice. You never have enough save states. This game has the possibility of having 120. Do I have 120? No. But I do have 22. And the 22nd beat, so at this point, I want to thank you all for following along, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day.